Hey. So that should be 720p now, right? Yeah, source, not 720, 1080. 1080, boom. Cool. Okay, yeah, let me look at my YouTube 1080p. I've been very unwell for like the last 2-3 weeks. It's crazy. Just not. It's taking me forever to feel better. Okay, so my wait. Oh, moderates is yo. That's it. So why is YouTube taking the longest time though? 4, 5, about 5 seconds. But Twitch, hold on a minute. I got 10 viewers. What the heck? It's like instant. So why is YouTube like incredibly slow? I mean, I could do the stream of looking at Japan pictures if I wanted to. Like, I'm not against that. We could edit all the titles. Japan trip looking at pics. Japan capitals trip looking at pics. I want to have Japan trip like at the start because people would notice that more. Save. Kick. I don't know who's gonna actually watch me on Kick, but how do I edit my Kick? I... Settings? No, how do I what? Let's do Twitch first. Twitch is easier. Twitch has a literal edit button. Japan trip, there you go. And we want to be in the just chatting category. Done. Boom. Wait, why did all my hellos come up? Wait, did I put hello last? Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, I wonder why YouTube has the slowest. It's like 5 seconds. I've got it on the lowest latency, and I guess there's nothing I can do about it. If it's on the lowest latency, it's giving that long to thingy. It's just taking that long. Okay, so let me go find my Japan pics. I'm pretty sure. They're not in the quick access. Pretty sure they're on that drive. No, they're not. That drive. No, I have a lot of drives. Band trip. Camera. I really just want to skim through them real fast because I don't want any pictures of my friend. Oh, my stomach's having the rumblies. So we're going to have a quick skim through and hopefully we won't show any pictures of my friend by accident. No, there's definitely one of him there. There you go. Nah. Are you guys actually writing anything? Because I'm worried that the chat's not working. No one said anything for a while. Hey, okay. Happy New Year, man. I'm not very well. I haven't been well for like 3 weeks. It's crazy. I got back from Japan and I'm just like, ugh. I don't mind if my mate's head is slightly in the picture. That's fine. Oh, we won't. We'll have that in here, just because I haven't got another folder for it. Gonna be some anime pics in here. I'm putting my own selfies in a separate folder as well, so we don't look at my selfies. Sorry, using picture in picture. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is basically just a test stream, but I might as well do something while I'm here. Although I really need to pee. Bro, I don't know what it is. It's so much worse when I try to go to bed, and the tingling sensation is like extreme, and I just cannot fall asleep because I'm constantly coughing, and I'm just like, please. I literally, it took me, what, 6 hours to fall asleep the other night. It's completely ruined my sleep schedule, and I was like, please, stop coughing. I've got medicine, I've got pills, I was drinking water, I was trying everything. I was like, if I just stop coughing for long enough, I'll fall asleep, and it just took so long. Yeah, it's cool that I've got a tool now that does my auto announcements, which I say that that's YouTube, that's Twitch. It's still not showing the Twitch one. Why is that? It's supposed to be no, wrong one. It's like Twitch is linked, yeah. Widgets, chat. There's a bunch of widgets too, but I won't. I'll give them. I was not chat. Sorry, we're looking for wait, integration, Twitch. Yeah, it's in the announcements. Consider notification to let your community know. Oh, I could change the name. Oh, that's cool. And the image. Oh, that's cool. So I can make it so it doesn't look like the bot. And I just make it look like me. Live on Twitch now. Come along and say hi. I got it there. So why isn't it working? I mean, it's streaming on Twitch. So I've clearly got all that working. The fact that it's showing Kick is hilarious. So wait, did it show Twitch originally? No, it is YouTube and Kick. Bot Rick's not announcing Twitch stream. That's apparently right before. I use no longer to sleep, but when I first do, I wake up again. What? What? Yeah, let's scroll more pictures. Do you guys think I should do this now and show you guys all the Japan pics, or do you think I should wait until probably tomorrow, a bit earlier in the day? Because I don't mind doing it now. There's a lot of pictures with my friend in it. Oh, this environment. You see it here mostly. Picture of me. Pictures of me. Wait, no. Pictures of you. Pictures of me. Hanging on your wall. What a wow to see. I think that's how the song goes. And when I first went about. Oh, right. I didn't get waken up by coughing, at least. Like when I when I finally fall asleep. Maybe having this will have counteracted my other issue. Could you imagine? I'm like cured. I'm gonna get all of these printed, or a lot of them anyway, in an album. I really want to have like an actual album I can hold with a bunch of pictures of when I went to Japan. I think that'd be really cool. Bunch of kitty cats. Look at this cat I saw. Look at him. How cute he is. I was also very impressed by my phone camera. Like, I was very impressed. It was not a cat cafe. This was just a pet store. But for those of you who aren't in the UK, we don't really have pet stores anymore. I don't remember why. Pet stores banned UK. The Lucy's Law. Change has been made to sell puppies and kittens in the UK, commonly known as the Lucy's Law, prohibits the sales of kittens and puppies by third-party sellers in pet shops. Yeah, we've not been allowed to sell pets in an actual pet shop for like the last 3 years. I think it's because it's to help stop unethical breeding. Yeah, you guys are around tomorrow because I am leaning towards just doing it tomorrow because I haven't fully got everything set up yet. As you can tell, Twitch isn't appearing yet, so I'm very close, but I'm not quite there. That was when I was in Hiroshima. Trying to make sure my friend isn't in any of the pics. I thought that was him then, the random guy. That's me. If you fancy. Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow then. I mean, I'll sit to chat for a while I get through these. I'm already like over halfway though, so it won't take much longer. I also really need to pee. My friend definitely wanted to be in these pics because he didn't come with me when I went here. Me. Can I middle mouse click? Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. I got Windows 11, and there's a couple of cool features. I won't lie. As much as I don't really like upgrading my operating system. I would love to see pics, but if you're not feeling tomorrow would be good too. Okay, as long as you guys are actually around. I say this. I'm worried that the other chats aren't coming through. Are you guys writing stuff? Oh yeah, I saw the cat cafe that came up, and we don't really care about Kick right now. It comes up instantly. I have to admit, it's fast. It's cool just seeing everything in one chat, though. I'm pretty excited about that. Can I do this and lift that up more? No, that's the max height. I could make it taller. Do you think this is enough of the chat? Or do you think I should make it even longer? I'm not making it disappear so we can look back at old messages. I think that's fine. The morning streams will start after finish this stream. We're probably going to go back to the Simpsons stream. I upgraded my PC. I've got a 4080 and a i7 14700K and 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. So I'm rocking a much, like, almost top tier, like very close. I like how my hand keeps disappearing behind this. That's why I'm able to do all of this, because I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, which has AI to get rid of the background, which works really well. Damn. How does it know? I've also got alcohol, because alcohol makes you feel better when you're not well. PCIe 5, yeah. Oh, that's good. Everyone's upgrading at the moment. It's crazy. I was 1080 Ti, so mine was what, 7-year upgrade or 7-year different upgrade? I think my motherboard was £180, which is a lot for me. I usually buy very cheap motherboards because personally, I've never experienced much of a performance difference. So when I look it up, it's got such a diverse opinion on it. Like some people are like, yeah, oh yeah, I upgraded my motherboard, everything runs so much better, and other people are like, no, I went from £100 motherboard to a £500 one, and nothing changed. Because I mean, the motherboard's just allowing you to have the components you want, right? And don't get me wrong, there are times where you could have a worse. Because I think someone said you could use PCIe 4 for the new graphics cards, but it'll run slower, for example. So if you did that, you'll have a slow graphics card. But personally, I've gone through probably 6 motherboards, and I've never been able to see a difference between a cheap £50 motherboard and an almost £300 motherboard. Because I think my last one, which was Asus, was just close to £300. Never been able to see a difference. But I have people who will stand by that like motherboards are really important to have a more expensive one. What's nice about this one, admittedly for 180, is it's got Bluetooth built in, it's got Wi-Fi built in. So if I do need to connect to those things, for example, if my Ethernet cable breaks, I still have those options. It didn't have network, because some motherboards have network drivers sort of there, like you'll launch you're plugging your hard drive or whatever you're using SSD, and it'll already have the drivers. This one didn't, so I had to manually install those by just installing them onto my phone and then plug it in. Yeah, it's got tons of USBs. Oh, and I had 4 M.2 slots, so I can keep upgrading my and getting more M.2s if I want to upgrade my how much room I've got. So yeah, it was pretty nice motherboard. Yeah. I was making sure it was PCIe 5.0. It is PCIe 5.0. I just spent more because I wanted Wi-Fi. I only spent more because DDR5 boards apparently are much harder to get hold of right now. If I go to, let me go to Amazon. That's not Amazon. Let me go to Amazon. Freaking use Amazon. I have to do a "Are you human?" test. There you go. Wait, it's not going to come up stuff I've searched in the past, is it? I mean, it shouldn't matter. I've not searched anything weird in the past, but right, DDR5. No, was it DDR5? No. It was the CPU. It was the 14th gen motherboards, or well, CPU. Like you look at them, instantly you get like. So this one was a long wait time. This would probably been the one I got if it wasn't such a long wait time. And this one does say 14th gen, and this one also, but this again isn't in stock. But then you start scrolling and look, 12th, 13th doesn't say 14th. This one says 14th, but it's £350. This one says 14th, but 289. I didn't really want to spend that much. Like this one. You know what? These one at the top before, I'm looking like a bit of a liar. Most of them that were coming up were just saying 12th and 13th gen. For those of you who don't know, which I was quite surprised, 12th, 13th, and 14th gen Intel CPUs all share the same socket, which is LGA, 1700? Which is nutty, because usually, especially a big reason why people don't like Intel is because they tend to change their sockets every 2 years. But for some reason, they haven't changed it for the latest one. So it's got the. So I assume most motherboard manufacturers are like, well, we'll just do a BIOS update, or get people to do a BIOS update, and they can support the 14th gen, which is what I had to do. But I had to get a motherboard that basically had a functionality that lets you update the BIOS. So keep with me here. So I had to get a motherboard that lets you flash the BIOS, which is basically updating it, without a CPU. And this is something that I'm surprised hasn't become more mainstream, because I had to do this 13 years ago when I built my first PC. Hey, clone. Oh, hey, Speed. How's it going? What you... See, he's not got a symbol, so what's he on? I'm pretty sure I enabled that supposed to show what symbol to say what platform people are on. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But it'd be nice. Widgets, chat. iMessages, hide. Oh, show platform icon. I didn't. I would like that. This is going to reset the chat, but I would like that because I'd like to see what you... Well, actually, no. Do you guys want to see what platform people are on? Because I could always just make it so it's only for me, like on my my multi-chat. Been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been ages. I haven't spoken to anyone from... Speed in chat is somebody that I used to play games with, like, when I was 19, 18. And I'm 29 now, and I don't think we've really played games since I was 19. So it's been a long time. Wait. I went to Japan speed, and this stream was kind of supposed to be me showing pics, but I'm instead talking about my computer parts because I upgraded recently, and I'm gonna talk about my trip probably tomorrow, very likely tomorrow, because I would like to get back into streaming. I've been very ill for some reason. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. Where did it go? Oh, there. Wait, there. Yeah, it's been a while, right? Like, it's we didn't stop talking necessarily, but we stopped playing games not long after uni. I think first year, so at worst or at best, 2021, which would have been like 8 to 9 years ago. Apply that. That should change my chat, not your guys, so I can see what you guys are talking on. Because I think that would be helpful for me. Again, I don't know if you guys want to see what each other are talking on. If you do, I can enable that. So now, so refresh it entirely annoyingly, so it doesn't show any of the chat. So let me write in chat like test. Oh, that is not the right place to write it, I don't think. Let's write it here. Oh, there you go. So yeah, it shows Twitch on there. Sounds about right. Been a long time. I don't even know what you play anymore. All right, test there. Oh wait, you can see it a lot on the PCI ports where cheaper cards share the same. Sorry, I just made sure. I didn't read that a second ago. My bad. Yeah, that one's saying YouTube for me. And then if we test Kick. Yeah. So again, I don't know if you guys want to see this, but I've made it so I can see what you guys are talking on. So if you guys do want to see that, I can enable it. Okay, so that's really loud. I put that to like 1%, I swear. Thank you for the subscription, though. Did it tell me what that was even on? Oh, was that on Twitch? Okay. I thought they didn't even tell me, though. It just said someone subscribed. Oh, there's a regular sub. Oh, thank you, man. I bounce games a lot. I got really into getting over it. I can complete that game in like 5 minutes now. Although it's been again, I went away for a whole month to Japan, and I came back like on the 18th, which was I hate new freaking. I don't like new Windows. Well, it's because it's a change, and I don't like change. Uh, see, 1, 2. Oh, has it only been 2 weeks? Well, 2 weeks and 2 days. So 2 weeks and 2 days ago, I went to Japan for a whole month. So I've not played games really for like 6 weeks plus. Ah, I came back on your birthday. Heck yeah. What's in the background? Nothing. Nothing sus. Who's messaging me? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I was reading what someone sent to me. Um, I mean, I'm not really a character artist, but I could give that a go. Wait, that was AI. It looks sick. I love AI art. Saying that on stream feels like a death sentence because a lot of people hate AI art, and saying it means you're basically saying you hate people. Sorry, that was me playing my stream for a second. I hate people being artists. AI art, I feel like, is such a helpful tool, and some of the stuff you can make, even for funny reasons, is just so good. Like in my chat, like I don't know if I can go find some. When I was subscribed to is it when I subscribed to Mid Journey, I mean, heck, a very recent one was freaking Boris. Why is it? Yeah, always from the photo app. I can't remember what my brother wrote. This was like a couple of days ago. Like Boris Johnson. It looks like Gears of War or something, but he didn't write Gears of War. But yeah, it's just some of the pictures are so good. Like I said, even if you're just trying to have some fun. It's a skydiving. I would show the chat, but then I'll be basically showing every one of my friends. So I can't really do that. Oh yeah, we did Biden and Obama playing basketball. It's just great. I think it's so funny. Okay. Lost train of thought. Let me close that. Go to back to here and let's sort the rest of my files out. Got to see Koi Cup. Oh, that was food on the train. There's something right, there's a name. Food for the train in Japan. The food available on Japan trains is called ikiben, which is specifically type of bento box meal sold on board at train stations. Or at train stations. We bought it at a train station. Actually, no, the food I got I don't think was a ikiben. But an ikiben is specifically food meant to be eaten. Well, I say to be eaten on a train. You get it at a train station so you can eat it on the train. For those of you who don't know what a bento box is basically it's like usually it's a box, so it doesn't necessarily have to be, but usually it's like a box with different compartments of lots of different kind of food. If I show a picture, so like, oh, I'll talk more about all this stuff tomorrow. Oh, how did I do that? Wait, hold on a minute. What? How did I manage to grab the wrong one? You can't force it up like you used to be able to, and that annoys me. Yeah. So you'll see that it'll be like lots of different compartments of different types of food in it, right? But an ikiben, is that what it's called? Ikiben, yeah. An ikiben, you'll eat like you can see someone literally eating it on the train here. And they were great. We had a couple of those. I haven't got many pictures of eating those, but yeah, they were pretty good. Ikiben is called Train Ben. Bento is a lunchbox, so basically train station box here. It's not that expensive. Like, don't get me wrong, it was definitely priced up at some of the train stations, not all of them, but at some of them. But it was still less than what you'd spend here. I think that was the insane thing. I've got lots of like souvenirs as well that will show the camera tomorrow. I think that was the insane thing, in my opinion, was that there were so many. Everything was so cheap. Sorry, everything was insanely cheap. You'd go to a restaurant, like I think the most we spent at a restaurant for both of us was 4,400 yen, which is about £25, and that was sushi. So £12.50, and we had a lot of we ordered the most expensive sushi that time. I want to clarify, it was a conveyor belt sushi, which is known to be cheaper, but yeah, that it was. So that will cost me what? It was like £12.50 each. Nutty. That was insane. Probably not even that. And like everywhere else would go, like 700 yen for a ramen, which is like £4. Restaurants, sitting down at a restaurant eating food for only £4. Or like getting stuff at a convenience store. And I think it's because. So I was saying it was because Japan has a lower average wage, but then when I looked it up recently, average wage Japan, I don't think that was true. So here it says the average wage is $41,000. But if we write the UK and then convert it, yeah, I was gonna say, ooh, What? Why didn't it copy? Copy. $2. Really? You're not gonna just show me the? Oh, is it because it's got a comma? No. I swear, Google usually just like pounds to dollars. There you go. $42,000, which is what I just said that the Japanese earn, right? 41,000. So basically, according to this, we earn about the same as the Japanese. Yet their food and everything was, I'd say, roughly about half the price. Even vending machines. I'll show you. Should I show you where I live? I can't really show you where I live because my friend is still there because I stayed with my friend. He was staying 3 months. But even a vending machines, like if a 500 milliliter bottle of Coke was, I think it was 120. It's 100. Oh, well, not £1.20, 120 yen, and 120 yen to pounds is what, 70p, 66p from a vending machine, like UK vending machine. Costs? No, that's gonna cost of getting a. How much is a Coke from UK vending machine? How much do soft drinks cost at a vending machine? This is really hard. I haven't used a vending machine in a while. I want to say it's like £2 for just like a 330 milliliter, 330 milliliter of Coke. You tried the hot coffee? Yeah, I tried. I had loads of hot coffee. It was great. Press a button and boom, a hot can of coffee drops. It was awesome. It's like 220 in Germany. Yeah, I don't know what to write in. Closest vending machine. There's no vending machine in this. What? It's just dropped me on a street. I'm not sharing it because I live here, but there's definitely a vending machine there. I can't see the price. I really want to see the price of the vending machine now. UK vending machine soft drink prices. This is the buy a vending machine. Wow, this is much more difficult. £5,000 for a vending machine. Much more difficult than I thought. What if we go to images? Surely I can see something there. UK vending machine. This is a mission now. Search together. Doesn't say on that one. I want one in the street, preferably. It's just got the. Oh yeah, it doesn't usually say. Come on, did they not say it all? I think it says that. I just cannot make it out because it's too low quality. I like how that's not zooming in at all. The Chris the 90p. Where's his drinks? Can of Coke. Okay, only 90p. How long ago was this? Oh, I don't know if they're basically saying it's cheap. I don't know. How long was this a year ago? 90p. I feel like between 80p and a 120 from my experience. Okay, that's fine. So 90p. I guess it's not that far off, but the can we were getting was 500 milliliter, which is what, like 50% more. It was basically super cheap. You never see anything over 200 yen, which is basically £1.20. But it was great. The fact that you could get hot drinks from it. So they did talk about that in chat. It was just like, I wouldn't trust a hot drink from a vending machine. It was great. I trusted it. It was fine. And it tasted good too. Like it wasn't like, oh, this is bad coffee. It was quite nice. Probably still just glorified instant coffee, but back to the pictures. I went to an aquarium and a zoo as well, which is pretty great. That's pictures of me. That's the aquarium. I don't think my friend showed up in any of the. No, he showed up in one picture. I remember. Wow, I've already gone past it. That was fast. Where is he? There he is. There's over 1,500 pictures I want to go through tomorrow. And videos. That's pictures and videos. I kind of want to cut some of the videos up and put shorts on my channel. I'll show you one. Some didn't come out very good, but some came out really good. Oh, a day of audio. I didn't even think about that. You can't. It was. They were quite dark rooms, so you can see a lot of noise in some of them. But some of them didn't have like any noise, and they were really wet, really nice. Like this one. Unless I stock footage. It was great. I was really impressed by my phone. Oh, this is one of me moving. That one. Oh, you can see the reflections in that one. I thought I had more than this. That one. That was one of me moving again. Must be this one I'm thinking of. No, there was definitely more. I'm going crazy. I swear there was more. What's another one of me moving? Oh, the portrait ones aren't saying that they're MP4s, aren't giving me like the icon they usually give. I did have more videos, just didn't know they were videos. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, this one was really crisp. It like focuses on the back. What was your job, child? I was literally a lead artist, so unfortunately I can't really. um, I basically did everything but concept art and character art. Yeah, I even did level design and stuff like that. I mean, at different companies, I've been a texture artist at one. And then the other companies, I was basically a lead again. When I worked at one of the German companies, I was the only environment artist. There was some character artists, but basically I did everything there: particles, environment, props, textures, materials, everything. Um, I mean, my level design isn't fantastic because again, that comes under like or being a designer, and I'm not really a designer or concept artist, but I did have to design a couple of levels when I worked at my last company, so I'm not like completely unique to it. Yeah, the jellyfish. That was a bit blurred. Jellyfish were really cool. We had like videos of the fish tanks. Are these called axolotls? I never remember. Or are they just called? Yeah, it's called like an axolotl, right? Little guy. Why does he look so blurred? Everything else looks sharp, and then he looks like a natural blur. Oh, whoops! I just closed the folder. Broken. No, I did not. It's in Kyoto though. I think I just saw, and I did go to Kyoto, but we went to Fushimi Inari hike, which is like I'm glad it says hike on it because it was a hike. It was the place that's got all the torii gates. Again, I'll show you that tomorrow. We were knackered. It was so tiring. There's still a bunch of places I didn't get to visit. I wanted to visit Nara. We didn't get to go to Nara. It was great though because I didn't learn much Japanese, but it was like the most common one was stuff like I barely said hello, which is basically like you could say konnichiwa, konbanwa, technically moshi mosh or moshi moshi, but that's like on the phone, very informal. There's one I'm missing. Konnichiwa, konbanwa, and oh my god, I've forgotten. Genki this. Yeah, Genki desu, how are you? But you could say or Genki desu ka, and then yeah, then you could just say Genki desu to say I'm fine. Because apparently or Genki desu ka means how much energy have you got or something like that. Kampai, you mean like cheers. But yeah, but basically I never had to use o Genki desu ka. I basically never had to say konnichiwa, konbanwa. I'm annoyed that I can't remember them. How to say hello in Japanese. Konnichiwa. Here you go. 18 ways to say it. There's one I'm missing. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Oh, Ohio. Right, that's what I can remember. It's big. Ohio, which you say in the morning. Yeah, Ohio. Nanaki no goyo deshoka? May I help you with something? No. I know desuke, which is help. But yeah, so basically all I used it for was when I was going to the grocery stores, which are great for those of you who maybe dislike your grocery stores in our country. For example, I literally went to mine the other day and they didn't have the most generic thing I wanted. The grocery stores in Japan, they cook your food for you. There's like a slushy making machine or a smoothie making machine. Sorry, not slushy. They have like everything super cheap. It's like not overpriced. It's not like inflated just because it's a convenience store. 7-Eleven was great. Family Mart was great. Lawson was great. Family Chicky was really nice. Even though every time I show someone a picture of Family Chicky, they think it looks disgusting, but it was really good. It was really like moist, I guess. Like it just had a lot of juices. Yeah. Anyway, so I'd go in and they'd ask like, "Do you want a plastic bag?" And I'd say, "Oh God, what would I say?" "Daijoubu desu," which basically means I'm good. How do you write that? Daijoubu desu. Meaning. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, yeah. So daijoubu desu. This means it's okay. It was funny because like I wasn't really putting on an accent, and my friend was like, "Well, I don't know how much he was putting on an accent." He was like, he was like raising his level of his voice a little bit. Not, well, not level, the pitch. He was like, "Daijoubu desu," something like that, and I was just like, "Daijoubu desu." Like, you can say "Daijoubu desu ka," which means "Are you okay?" I'm pretty sure. And then there was also "Onegaishimasu," which just means please. So it's like you could say "Daijoubu." Wait, God, I'm trying to think now. "Daijoubu onegaishimasu," which would make wait. No, that's okay. Please, no, no, no. You'd say no. That's not right. You'd say like yes, please. So what was yes? Oh, I've forgotten. Um, yeah is like no. Yes. Hi, hi. So you could say like ow. You could say like hi onegaishimasu, which means yes, please. But I basically never had to use that. All I ever used was literally daijoubu desu, hi, and well, I didn't actually use arigato gozaimasu. I said gozaimasu. Oh no, gozaimasu. Because that's what they apparently do. They shorten a lot of their words. Because arigato gozaimasu is a very long way to say thank you. So instead, what we heard very often, which I started using, was just gozaimasu. Sometimes I would hear people just sort of go "mas." I was like, oh, how much do you want to shorten it? But yeah, that was an interesting one because yeah, I discovered that basically it was like if you wanted to be really formal, yeah, saying like arigato gozaimasu was fine, but gozaimasu it was like a it wasn't like full casual, but it was pretty casual, just gozaimasu. Oh, gozaimasu. And that's it. It was great. Whoa, that was a long one. I was at 100 yen in the morning and bought yakisoba pan, which is the white bread with fried. Yeah, yeah. The yakisoba pan was so weird. I never bought one in the end, but I kept seeing it and I was like, should I pick one up? And when I was at the register till an old man behind me in Japanese to the cashier, you have to speak in English now to the customer. When I said Japanese is fine as well, I can understand it. They had a shocked face and were like, "Oh my god, your Japanese is so good." Oh, I don't know like any Japanese. I only like I said, I only know like that little bit. Ah, I should have tried that. Well, I had yakisoba. I just didn't have it in a bun. Um, you know what was really nice? Again, I should talk about this tomorrow because that's what I want to do to stream. Hopefully you're here tomorrow as well because you clearly know you clearly were in Japan and know a bit. Um, I mean, takoyaki was really good, but that's not what I wanted to say. Have you tried the fruit sandwich? No, I didn't try that yet. I don't really like strawberries, and there's strawberries in it. So, taiyaki? Is that how you said taiyaki? Taiyaki was amazing. Like, I've got pictures of it, but I'll show one just from the internet. You know what? That's a good picture too. I'm gonna show you two of these pictures. So, yeah, takoyaki. What? I thought I just said takoyaki. Takoyaki was really, really good. I think yaki just means fried, from what my friend could tell, because anything that had yaki at the end. Oh no, he looked it up, and yeah, basically just meant fried. Yeah, takoyaki was awesome. I had it in Osaka, and I had it in Tokyo, and I had it a couple more times in Tokyo, but because they do it differently in Osaka, which is like it was a softer exterior rather than crispy, but Tokyo one was like a lot more crispy. It was really good. I loved takoyaki. Like as much as like if you hate octopus, I feel like you could still eat it because I feel like most of the flavor was at the little bit of octopus inside it, right? Like it has a bunch of I don't know what was inside because it was basically like a sauce. It felt like, but yeah, the outside was like this crispy fried stuff, like just a fried ball. The inside had like the sauce in it, and then I had like this little bit of octopus, and then on top of all that, when they serve it to you, they give you like a. I've got a picture of it somewhere. They give you like a 8 of them or whatever, how many you order. They put, I assume, mayo. I got QP mayo. That was great. They put like mayo on top, which tastes a little bit different than our mayo. I don't think it's drastically as different as people point out, but yeah, they squirt that on top. And then it's got this brown sauce on top. And then they put bonito flakes on top of that, which is like fish flakes. So if you're not a big fan of a fishy taste, you probably won't like it. But it wasn't that strong in fish taste. Um, I know different. Sorry, I thought I said it. Like, if you go back on the stream, I think I said takoyaki, but that's not the name of the thing I'm looking for. Then I looked it up and found what I was looking for, which is this. It's just the taiyaki. Um, but yeah, it was super good. Like, I love the takoyaki. Anytime, most of the time when we saw it, I really wanted to get some, but I wanted to try other foods, so I kept like making sure I didn't have it all the time. The convenience store sandwiches were great in general. And I had like I think it was basically like an ice cream sandwich. I'm not sure. It was like a wafer with ice cream stuffed in the middle, I guess. So not really an ice cream sandwich. That was really good for something that was just like a convenience store thing. But taiyaki, or taiyaki, I'm not sure how to say it. This, what I'm showing you now, which is what Sora just said in chat, which is filled with red bean paste. Red bean paste was a really, really. I don't know if anyone's even left here except Sora, and explains to Sora doesn't mean anything, but red bean paste was very common. Like mochi. Did I take any pictures of the mochi? I think I did. Yeah, I definitely did. Mochi was brilliant. Mochi is basically a rice ball thing. Like it's I say rice ball. It's like it's made of rice, but it's kind of like a gummy texture, and it's a little bit sweet. And they usually put some uh powdered sugar on top of it. But inside of that, they have red bean paste, and they put red bean paste in the taiyaki as well, which is what's on screen. And they put red bean paste on their dango, which is basically kind of like mochi but a bit different. I'm literally so conflicted hearing you talk about it, man. I need to say safe up like 5 grand for a working holiday in Japan by September, but I also would love to go there for like 2 weeks vacation and just experience it again. Last time I went was like 2008. Oh, really? It's the first time I've ever been abroad. I've never left England before because I've never had money. People always ask me this, like, why haven't you left UK? Because I'm poor. How do you go abroad when you're poor? I left university and I didn't have a job. I had no money. When I got a job, it was a part-time retail job, so I didn't have money for freaking 6 or 5 years of my life after university. When I was a kid, you only go abroad if your parents take you. My parents didn't take me abroad, so I just hadn't left the country. So yeah, it took a long time before I finally had money to go abroad, and now I can go abroad. Even though I'm jobless, I've saved up enough money if I wanted to go again. Um, but yeah, it was brilliant. Probably one of the best places I could have. Like, people have said it was like probably the worst place to go in your first time because it's such a long travel. Like, coming back, it took me 35 hours from leaving my house or apartment in Tokyo to getting to my doorstep. 35 hours. 14 hours on the plane. I got the 4 hours early. The maths probably isn't going to add up here, but I then had to wait at the coach station for 4 hours. It was then 5 hours on the coach, and then it was an extra hour to get home from there. I don't know if that adds up. Like I said, that's what, 8 plus 14. It's 24 plus 5, 29 plus 1. That's 30. Yeah, I'm clearly missing something. But yeah, I think I wiped it out. It's 34 hours. And it was just so far away from home. But to be fair, I think it was a great place to go for your first time. Not for the travel, but because there's so much English. Like, all the signs had English. The trains spoke in Japanese and then spoke in English. It'd say whatever it said, like blah 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 Nippori, and then it'd say the next station is Nippori. It was great. It was everything had English. Well, almost everything had English. And then if I couldn't understand someone or if they didn't speak English at all, I whipped out my translator, my Google Translate. I'd say something. Oh, where's the bread? Oh, and then they'd go, oh, hey, and they'd go behind the till and they'd go show me where the bread was. It was great. And then when they said something to me, blah, 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 I translate that. And yeah, as much as people usually rag on Google Translate, it was excellent. Like, it was amazing. It made the trip that much even better. Anyways, so the taiyaki, I had red bean paste inside. And red bean paste is basically made of beans, but it's mixed with a bunch of sugar and stuff. At least I believe so, because it's sweet. And it's stuffed inside these. Now, these vary in thickness. You can get them like this thick, or they could be like just sort of like this is a whole thing here and it dips into here as well. Or they could just be sort of this big. Because the first one I had was only sort of this big and it was filled. And I was like, oh, they're not that big. It's quite nice. When I got it the second time, because I only got it twice, I had three of them because I got two the second time. Second time I got it, I was like, I'm going to get two because the first time wasn't that big. I was mistaken. When I got the two the second time, they were so thick. I got one that was cheese. I thought it was going to be like a sweet cream cheese. I was wrong. It was normal. I can't remember what cheese it was. I could probably write it in and it'll come up. Cheese. I believe the cheese began with G, but it wasn't Gouda. I'd actually see anyway. It was a cheese, but the other one was custard. I think that was my favorite. Maybe it's because I'm British, but that custard filling, it was premium custard. Premium custard filling taiyaki was so good. It was just this crispy, sweet, creamy, like dessert. It was so nice. Let's see, I flew for 16 hours, tea from Munich to Amsterdam, and then 14 from there to Tokyo. And I couldn't really sleep for the 14 hours. The first when I went over, I couldn't really sleep, and I think it's because I was in the center row in the middle, so I didn't really have anywhere to lean. On the way back, I made sure to pick the window seat because I was with my friend on the way. Make sure to pick the window seat because he was saying about, oh, you don't want to pick like the window seat because if you need to go to the toilet, it's really awkward. I understand why he'd say that because he'd go to the toilet quite often. I went to the bathroom once on the way back in 14 hours. The rest of it, I just laid on the window. It was fine. I didn't have to ask for. Admittedly, it was only a 2 row instead of a 3 row, but I didn't have to ask them to get out of the way at all. Well, except from the one time, but she was already getting up to go herself. So, finally, I sort of worked with this Japan sign and went outside in Akihabara. Akihabara was great. The anime station, and there was an old man inside a ramen shop who saw I was a tourist. He signed me. He signed to me to get into the shop. Showed me how the ramen machine worked to order without any English. Ordered and such a good ramen. The people in Japan are so kind. Yeah, except from one guy who basically. This one guy, he was like, my friend said he was on the phone. I didn't even realize he was on the phone. He was, well, we'll go this way. He was standing there, and all I saw, so I'm coming from this direction, right? All I saw was like him turn like this. And was this in Akihabara? It might have been in Shibuya. It's probably in Shibuya. And I walked past him to the right side, and out of nowhere, he just steps forward. He doesn't even look to see if someone's coming. He just literally looking in that direction. He walks this way fast, like he's got somewhere to be. And I walking right next to him, I had to turn my whole body like this, and I went bam, and I smacked straight into him. And I was like, "Oh, Sen," and he didn't say anything. And my mate was well annoyed. He was like, he didn't even apologize. He smacked into you. You were just walking. I was like, I know, like, like I mean, if I didn't twist my body, I'm a big boy, and he was not that big of a man. His jacket was very very soft. If I didn't turn and I gave it my full body, I'd have probably knocked him over. Yeah, it was really that was weird. It was the fact that he didn't say sorry. I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa. I wasn't particularly walking that fast either, but he just took a really fast step out on me. I was just like, again, he didn't know I was there. He wasn't looking. Who does that? That's something that I noticed actually about the Japanese. They will just walk without looking. It's really weird. I don't want to say all the Japanese people are doing it, but I definitely saw a good handful just doing that. They just walk without looking, stop without looking, walking along. People in front of us, boom, they stand still. So the amount of times I almost knocked into people, I'd say that wasn't actually that many times, but it was quite a few times that I almost knocked into people. Yeah, but I mean, most like 99% of the time they were lovely. I wouldn't really say that's not them being lovely. They just not thinking about people coming isn't necessarily being a horrible person. Yeah, it was really nice. So I went to like this pub, I don't really have a picture of it, and I'll probably talk about it tomorrow as well. What's this pub? My friend went to sleep at like 9 o'clock, and we were sharing a place. Bugs the hell out of me. People who stop dead is the weirdest people. Wait, what was it about? Oh, wow, I completely lost train of thought. This is why I want to wait till tomorrow when my brain's refreshed. Um, oh yeah, I went to this like little pub. So my friend was asleep at like 9 o'clock, and I was like, "This is really early. I don't want to go sleep yet." So I looked at my phone and I went, "Where's the closest?" Well, I typed in, "Where's the closest pub?" And I walked there, and it was this. I might show them the map tomorrow and talk about it then. And it was this like secluded. It was like this door. I say secluded. It was on the start of a street. Like you walk into the main street, you turn to the right, you go down the street. It was like at the start of there, kind of close-ish to a bus station, and it was just a door to a building. There was a sign, I guess, but I didn't know what it said, and it just looked like somebody's house. I was like, do I open it and walk in? I was waiting there for like 5 minutes. Like, I don't just want to try to open this door that's probably going to be that I think is going to be locked because I don't like know if this is actually a pub. And I finally built up the courage. I was like, okay, gonna bounce for now. I'll catch you later. See you, man. And I walked in, and it had two really old Japanese guys and two old Japanese ladies working behind the bar. The two guys were not working behind the bar. The two ladies were. And she kept feeding me stuff. And I think one of the old blokes paid my tab because I handed over, well, I sat down, I didn't understand anything they're saying. None of them could speak any English. I had to whip out my phone. I was relatively nervous because I was like, these people don't understand me, I don't understand them. And I was like, oh, use Google Translate. And I was like, beer? And they gave me a beer. And I think I had about 5 beers. I only handed over 1,000 yen, which is about £5.50. I had 5 beers. I want to clarify, I discovered that beers and ale were not cheap in Japan. In fact, among all the alcohol, beers and ale were the most expensive. When I went to go get a Guinness, let me look at the menu. Japan, the hub. They've got like this British store, Oh, it's not going to let me there because it doesn't think, because I'm not in Japan. Oh, can I do it here? Hub.com website. Here we go. It's like this British bar. And Hub Ale. Can I see a menu? The Hub prices. Japan. Gotta be like a picture of the menu, right? I need to figure this out because I want to menu. In beer. When I drink beer, I usually just drink like a normal beer or I drink an ale. A Guinness. I'm not really a beer drinker, so I pick not to use drink that. But this really like secluded place, that probably only served beer. I didn't really know what else to order. But I gotta find how much. Oh, here. No, that's food menu here. That's a set. A set means like a meal. Like you go to if you wanted a Big Mac meal, you'd ask for a set or a setu. That was interesting. I just want to see how much the Guinness cost. Because I remember it was quite pricey. And it made me realize that beers, I'm from Germany, beer, anyone somewhat acceptable to be honest, Japanese beer is weird. The Guinness tasted like Guinness when I had it. But it was probably imported beer. I mean, how much of their beer is imported? How much do they actually make locally? Anyways, I do want to find it. I think it was like 400, 500 yen for one Guinness, which sounds not that bad when you compare it to pounds. But like I said, Japan was cheap on things. The Hub, Japan beer price. I mean, it says here for half pint it's 180 yen, and I'm pretty sure I did not go to Nonsen. I'm pretty sure that the Guinness was more expensive. So let's say 400 yen. I had 5 drinks at this bar, and when I was trying to decline another drink, she pointed at the chair that the old guy was sitting at. He had left the pub now, and she said, and when I translated it, it was like, he have many drink, or man here have many drink. Something like that, it translated it to. And I was like, I don't know what that means. And I think what she was saying, I was going to say trying to say, she wasn't trying to say, she probably did say it, it just didn't translate very well, was he was paying for my drinks, which is why they just kept giving me beer. Every time I finished, they just gave me another one, even though I only gave him 1,000 yen. And then she gave me this, it was like a scrambled egg and onion. And she also gave me, there was something else to it that was really nice, and I can't remember. But then she also gave me sushi, which was quite nice. Although one of them had wasabi in it, she didn't tell me. So out of nowhere, I was just like, "Oh, it's just like a spicy mouth." And then the last one was she gave me. They had like a wok, and they grabbed it, put something in a bowl, and put it in front of me, and it just looked like a normal like fried rice, like a stir fry or something. It was the slimiest stir fry I've ever tasted. I don't know what it was. When I went home, and I think my friend was still asleep, and I spoke to him in the morning. I'm pretty sure I'm not pretty sure. He said that it was probably fish sperm, and I was like, lovely. So that was interesting. That was a fun time. Anyways, today was only supposed to be a test stream. It seems to be working well. We seem to have all the chats seem to be combined now. You guys can help me. Like, am I too big? Is the chat not big enough? I kind of want that to be taller, personally. Like, can I make it taller? If I change this to like 800, will it give me more chat? Did that give me more chat? I'm not sure. Like that, maybe? Check UE5. I already have. What's causing that? Oh, that's because I've got a light bulb right here. I could turn it off and then use this instead, but the light bulb in this room sucks. And I don't have a lampshade for it. Maybe I should get one. But like, if like me, if I model my room real quick. So, I say model my room. So, yeah, that's basically my room. Yeah, that's basically the shape of my room with a window like. Actually, kind of a. It's not that low down. Kind of like this. Kind of like this. You've got quite a bit of a distance, so it must be more like this. Ah, this makes the window look tiny. What the heck? Something like that. And then this side of the room. Hold on a minute. How did I get? Oh, wait. Did I steal 180 by accident? I did. Side. Yeah, and then this side of the room in the corner goes. I don't even do that shape. Like that. Oh yeah, yeah. That's about right. Yeah, yeah. So that's like my room layout, right? Yeah, yeah. That looks about right. I'm like in this corner. Shadows don't do anything. Boom. Boom. There you go. I'm in this corner over here. So I'm sitting like. If we had. This is me as a person. You've got me over here. The reason this part of my head. It's actually kind of reversed because it's the camera's mirrored because I need it to like look towards the screen. So if I actually do that. There you go. I'm sitting here, right? The light bulb, you'd think, would be like central of the room, like here. You'd think the light bulb would be here. No, no, no. In this room, it was really hard to do my computer because I couldn't see because of the shadow. Is all the way here. So I've got this light bulb. Maybe I should be inverted. Hold on a minute. I've got this light bulb right here when it should really be over there. So that side of my room is in much lower lighting than this side because it's got a really stupid lighting location. Anyways, you want me to load up Unreal? I wonder if I should just create project. How long will it take? Nothing's in my projects right now, which is a bit. Is this not on? A bit weird because I literally loaded up one. It's 1.3 gigabytes. I don't think that should take too long, but I am streaming, which is taking up a decent amount. I could play that web game tomorrow as well if Moderate wants me to play it. I already think this looks more professional though for my stream. I'm pretty excited about this because you guys can see other people chatting, which you could already do, but it's now in one chat, so you can actually communicate with each other, like in one flow, which I think is really interesting. Like I'm pretty excited. It's what took me all night, and I still don't know why it's not announcing. We want Steve to be the main cam and Steve to be the main cam and the other be a little box in the corner. I actually had a setup like that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing Twitch, which is a little bit annoying because obviously I want it to announce that I'm doing Twitch as well. I'll have to look into that. Let's check. This is I thought I'd use a. Oh no, that's the one I should have used. Hold on a minute. How big's that one? Oh no, it doesn't even go to the latest one. No, 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 we're good. ArcViz UI. Maybe I shouldn't use that one. Hold on. I wanted to use one that'd be good with Unreal 5.0. Let's go to the actual. Surely it has a market page. Yeah, it does. It's this one. But the pictures don't want to change. That's great. I mean, it seems if we look at them, it seems to have an interior. So we'll just hopefully be able to look at it in Lumen because that's basically what I want to show. Because we have hardware Lumen now. Something I was noticing actually. No, it wasn't stuttering at all. I was testing my. I was testing my Simpsons scene, but it's not coming up in projects. Oh, web has gone on my desktop. Nice. Oh, I installed Dead Space as well. Said that like I don't like it. I installed Dead Space. Oh. Oh wait, do you mean stutter? Right. Do you mean stutter for the stream? That's actually more important. I didn't even think about that. I thought you meant like just stutter in general. If I go to G, wardrobe. That's not it. I can't remember which drive it is. So I find modular. That is. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Why isn't it? Hold on a minute. Now I'm well confused. It's not got like a launch, like an icon. Oh no, don't browse the apps in the Microsoft Store. Why would anyone want that as a default? Choose app on PC. There you go. I don't know. Profile location. I don't know what you launch it with. I'm just confused to why it's not showing me the correct icon to launch it. Yeah, I assume it still says default, but I'm curious to why, because it's usually worked. How much would you charge for what I'd like to have, even though you don't really model characters? It's really hard to tell on a price, because on a project like that, I'd probably actually just charge per hour, because I have no idea how long it would take. I would say that would probably take 10 hours. £20 an hour is like £200. It could even take longer. It's a very unique asset. I'd have to really work it out if you wanted a good price. I mean, if I open this quick. Oh, I didn't fully install it. What? That explains a lot. Wait, haven't I literally launched? Oh no, I guess I launched it on my other operating system, my Windows 10. I've really not installed it onto 11 yet. Oh wow. Hopefully, it's just the installation, not the download. Let's check. Well, it's got downloads there, but it's only 800 megabytes left, so we can wait for that. I'll go for the rest of my pics. Oh, that was sick when I was there. Hold on a minute. I'm way far back. I know you guys can't see this because I said I'll look for him tomorrow. I don't think Dom ended up in any of these pictures. Some of these pictures are very funny. Ah, he's here. There you go. Yeah, I refuse to share. I really don't want to show my friend's face on stream. Okay, and he won't be in any of those. Cool. But just when I was walking across the thingy. Yeah, I can get rid of that one. That came out really bad. Oh, this is great sushi. Hamburger? Like, I say hamburger. Pan. Hamburger. Like, a Japan hamburger looks like this? Like, tofu hamburger. I don't know what it is, and they usually have like a sauce over it, but it's very good. And you could get it on sushi, and it was very good. It's probably one of my favorite sushis. I had like steak sushi, beef sushi, hamburger sushi, crab sushi, which makes sense. Um, I had lots of different types of sushi. It was awesome. I might do a folder of just food because when I organize it to pictures for my folder, I want to organize them into separate sections. So I might do like the zoo, the aquarium, a food folder because I took a lot of pictures of food. Hey, installing. Maybe we should pass, and I'll show you this later, either in a picture or we'll just do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna say, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Everything seems to be working fine, which is pretty cool. I'm still not very well, but that's fine. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow. Bye.